And I'm back with another unboxing video. And I'm stuck on one side because, again, if you saw my earlier vlog, I'm painted in betadine, so one leg and ass cheek is hanging out, just in case you needed to know that. Let's see what's in the Amazon box. I'm so pissed. Okay, so I collect Beanie Babies. I can show you them without getting up because I can't get up right now. Oh Lord. But I got the this 300 and some odd dollar phone. Okay, I got a lamb, a custom made beanie that a friend made out of yarn. The second one is a Siamese. That one is a leopard. And then the other ones you can't really see. And then I have my rabbit, bears, and kitty cats. Well, let's see, where is she? Let me grab my other device because I am such a rogue. This is who I recently ordered. Is that not the most precious thing in the world for a cat lady to like? And the name Lilybell. So, let me close that out. So Lilybell, before Lilybell arrived, I said, well, let me get her a home so she can live in infamy up there with the others, right? Okay, so, but Lilybell hasn't arrived. I called Thai.com, right? Oh, and she's like, well, my computer isn't working. I'm like, are you for real right now? Your factory workers are out there making Beanie Babies for the world to see, and you can't access your computer. And, I hate talking on the phone. I really do. Text me, don't call me. Especially when I give people money. When I give people money and they don't do what the hell they're supposed to do, I'm like, and with the price of stuff going up and up and up, I can remember, they've come back down, but I can remember when we were having to pay $8 for a fucking dozen of eggs. And this probably might sound ignorant to some people, but every time a fucking Democrat is in office, we pay. They keep all the money. They don't do nothing to help us. So far, Slow Joe has not given me a cost of living on my SSI, and that's not welfare that people paid. That's what I paid when I was a working person, because once upon a time I was professional. I wore many hats, and I was working at 15 and up. Had to. I was emancipated. Anyway, just a little rant about how expensive shit is. This is just stupid, raising prices. Gas here damn near $4 a gallon. They usually always raise it before Memorial Day, and then it'll go down. Okay, so what's so great about the Jell-O? I love when I receive beat-up boxes from Amazon. Amazon really needs to step up their game. I ordered some seltzer water, only to find out that I really don't like it at all. Sorry, I've got so much on the bed here. Pardon my arms. It's a lupus thing. Got the old skin disease, so everything is right here because I can't move. So, there's that. $11. Used to go to Michael's and get them for a song. And Ty used to sell them, but Ty quit selling them. So anyway, with the up and coming surgery that I've got coming 3 days before, I have to just drink broth. And then when I can't eat anything, and as a diabetic, I don't have a real problem with, if a day goes by and I don't eat, I'll have a little snack or something, but you have to eat when you're diabetic. And a lot of times I'm just not in the mood. What did I eat today? Oh, I had soup today and a piece of cold pizza, just a little piece. But I got this because I crave lemon all the time. And, you can't really like eat a lemon. Some people can. And I'm like, how in the heck? And I can't eat grapefruit, which was another favorite fruit because of the medicines I'm on. But I bought this for part of the up and coming surgery. Let's see what's in this one. Love it when Prime shows up. I know my mail lady hates my guts because she has to get up off her ass, walk across my yard, walk up and get my stuff out on the porch. And I do buy food. You know what? You can get, this reminds me of Tosh Point oh. I should have wrote that. Matter of fact, let's do that. But, I mean, I plainly told Amazon, have your delivery people put my shit on the porch. My phone's fixing to die. That's just great. Because I bought some seltzer water only to find out that I don't really like it. And she put it on the side of the porch like an idiot. And the box, one of the cans imploded, and then the others blew out. So these were like hand grenades in the house. I'm like, okay, be real careful. So, open it sideways under the sink. They made it, but I made them give me my damn money back. You really can get your money back on Amazon, but I've been with them for 15 years. So, I got these because as a diabetic, I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. If you're a diabetic, you cheat. Because sugar is addictive. But the reason why I got these is because of the 1 gram of sugar. And, something else to note that even though it says no sugar and they're using artificial sweeteners, your body still processes it as sugar, aka glucose. But I found these and I thought that they were really neat. They're Tosh cookies. They were like $5. Not bad considering food prices are sky high. And as soon as we get Slow Joe out of office, I think things may calm down. Or we're going to have one hell of an interesting set of events go off, because I honestly believe the way they're dicking Trump around, that if he doesn't make it and they screw him out of another election, because I still say that the last election was rigged, who stops counting votes at 2 a.m.? Okay? Just saying. Trump, 22, 4. I love that song. It's so true. But anyway, so these were like $5, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. I wouldn't eat, there's 6 packs, but for 6 servings for 110, what I have to look for is the sugars. 2 grams of sugar, but the carbs are ridiculous. So what I'll do, instead of eating 2 cookies, when I'm just having a craving and I want a little something sweet, I'll just eat half of one. So yeah, food on Amazon, some food, not all, are fairly cheap. Now, the piece de la resistance, and I told them I would let people know on the YouTube, so they gave me a little. It's not sponsored, it's nothing like that, but I buy this every month, and it's kind of pricey. This kind of sort of thing is. I was using Vance Global, and they was like, oh, she's a little old lady, and she's sick, and she's with cancer, and we'll give her a lifetime discount. But Vance, let me see. Oh, I've got betadine on me, so my dead animal sleeps better than I do. So I need to check and see if I'm staying in the bed. No, good. All right, so, because this is what I'm wearing. It smells so lovely. Okay, stash drawer. So these were the ones that I was using by Vance. And they hit. I can eat a whole pack because I have a high tolerance, because before I wound up, trashing me lungs, I ain't gonna lie, I smoked. But I had to be real careful because I am married to the popo. Not your average popo, but a different kind of popo. And we can't have this nowhere around him illegally because, that's not a good look for law enforcement. But that was the product I was using. And I get it at a good price. But I would say try Vance Global. They're pricey, but they hit good. Now, this, I'm almost afraid, and a part of me's like, man, these edibles ain't shit. And then when I tried these, it was like an hour later, I was like, and I was out. And they do help stimulate the appetite. You would think that I would be 70 pounds because I don't really eat that much. Some days I chow down, but let's get to it. I'm talking way too much. Okay, let's not dox nothing. Excuse me while I hide you from the sky. Okay, now this is going to be very interesting. Okay, yeah, I hate it when they put all this shit in here. One wrong move and that stuff's everywhere. And two, as a diabetic, this is the last thing I need. And it's broke. And you know what I'm going to do? They said if it was broke, call them, they would replace it. I'm fixing to get another one. If it's not what I pay, and I paid a lot of money for this, for these products. But the story about the cookie, let's see the product placement. I think I like the Mood product much better than I do the Vance. I haven't did the edibles, and I was warned. And I like Delta 9 better than Delta 8. And they are working on strains of Delta 10 and 11. And, it's still, there's about 4 states that will not let you have hemp. And people say, oh, it's hype, you can't get high, nobody gets high on hemp. I'm like, yeah, they do. Because what it is basically is synthetic. Not like spice, because there is THC in the product, but it is low as it could be to be legal. And we can thank Trump for the farm bill that he signed that will never go away. So us that are in pain, instead of me paying $1,000 to Big Pharma for a shrink and for pain management, which I hate taking opioids. I miss my Xanax, I ain't gonna lie. I still take them, but the doctor changed them to long acting, and I'm like, dude, if I'm gonna be high on something, I'm gonna be high on this. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, I was told there was a 30 milligram cookie or a 50 milligram cookie and a 100 milligram, and I'm like, I want the big one. I want the big dog. So let's take a look see. So when I took $26 for a cookie, but this is a special cookie. She told me, she said, whatever you do, don't eat the whole thing. I'm like, oh, come on, man. I can take a fast-acting Delta 9, then I can take a second Delta 9, and then I can take 2 Delta 8s and gummies, and I will show you them. But I was like, for real? She said, and I had read funny interviews and people talking about, oh man, I fucked up. I ate the whole brownie. They have cookies, brownies, Rice Krispie type treats, Fruity Pebble treats, and then this. But this had the most reviews on the website, which is a little hard to navigate because they don't show the brand. So you had to, I had to actually write it down and keep up. So this is going to be a new experience for me. It kind of looks like the bottom of somebody's foot. that's been walking around in some filth. But she told me, she said, and like I was saying, so many people said that they ate the whole cookie and then they were high. They thought they were dying. They thought the devil was chasing them. They slept. And she told me that one of her clients in the ordering realm ate the whole thing and slept for 4 days. I'm like, could you make that a baker's dozen? Because my ass don't ever sleep. Last night I took two long-acting Xanax because he changed me out. I I do meet the criteria for him. I don't want to sound like a druggie. I've had a lot of horror stories, and maybe one day I'll start telling them. I've had two people contact me about wanting to write a book about my life. No, there's nothing special about me. It's the things that happened to me that would be so atrocious that it would merit a Lifetime movie or a book. And I've talked to people about it. Do you want to do a novella? And I'm like, no. Who my father was and what he did was the thesis of the book. I don't really want to get into that. He's dead, and he represented a lot of things that would not fly today. So I don't know how I got off subject. Off subject. Again, the Seroquel made me sleep a little too hard, so now I'm trying to come to life, make some content, hang around the house, throw my cheeks and my legs up in the air so the old man can treat me with betadine, which has given me some relief of these sores that I just don't think y'all want to see. So anyway, I'm so tempted to eat the whole thing because I got nothing to do and all day to do it and nowhere to go. And 4 days of sleep sounds awesome, but highly unlikely that. So sorry. I want antibiotics, and it's just been the Seroquel hangover. If you can go to bed at night, consider yourself lucky, because when you live in your bed because your legs don't work no more, it is what it is. Actually, let me throw that up around the kitty cat. He's nice and warm. So, if I will come back and do a review. I told them that I would mention this. They do advertising. Advertising? I just made a new word. They advertise on YouTube. So I told them, yeah, I'll give you a shout out. Where's my damn discount though for doing that? So anyway, it was supposed to come whole, and I can already see there's crack marks in it. And you would think that when it came with all that over there that it would have been safe, but they put it on the bottom of the box and put the protection on top. So stay tuned, because if this works out, I don't mind paying $25 for a cookie. She said eat half, but the rebel in me's like, I can handle it. But I'm only going to eat half because, I'm an old school hippie, so, we were smoking Thai stick, and Colombian gold. I mean, we had different names for it back then, and it was truly, since Amelia, we used that word, people, and now it's called Blue Alien or Purple Kush. My, I can show you my Purple Kush, not a problem. Let me get up. This is my Purple Kush, so, there's that, which is why I don't use their, if you're a big fan of hash, they have a hash, and they do have the flowers to smoke. And a lot of people are funny with their real weed. They don't want to smoke the seeds. I'm like, take your seeds and mash them up, because that's where the oil and the resin is at, and they will burn. If you don't crush them, well, yeah, you're going to get them inevitable pinhole burns, as Pink Floyd once said. But, I'm excited. I'm excited. I got pudding and cookies. I'm so easily amused. These don't do shit, but this I am actually looking forward to. Don't know if I'm going to do it today. These things can get addictive. Now, here's the box, the product placement that I promised them I would tell you about. Okay, this is Delta 9. They do have Delta 10 and 11 coming through, and the Farm Bill protects us. Let me check my battery. Oh my, got 9%. Gotta wrap this up soon. Okay, these taste delicious. Whereas I showed you the pardon me, I'm over here looking for my charger. While the Vance Global is just Delta 8, the Delta 9 just hit. The Delta 9 just hits different. And I am actually looking forward. Sorry, I gotta get some juice. I'm actually looking forward to the Delta 10 and 11. 8 is featherweight because I can take 2 of the 8s, and they're not here yet. But these taste. The Vance leaves a wicked taste in your mouth, and I've stored all my Vance because I bought in bulk. They actually, because of my when I called them and I said, "Oh, do you got any crippled little old lady discounts? Because y'all killing me with these $100 boxes of gummies, 100 and plus." And so they gave me a lifetime discount where I can get them for dirt cheap, but these hit different. And the texture on these they are softer than gummy bears. They just literally melt in your mouth. And these are really worth it. As a matter of fact, it's kind of weird because when you open this, it smells like weed. It's not weed. It does have tincture THC isolate, and of course sugar and all that. Definitely for the 21 and up. 2 carbs, I can get down with that. Sugars too, but yeah, this one literally smells like weed, and again the taste is delicious. Now this was this is a $30 bag, and how many's in here? 10, just for 10. It's pricey, but you try to buy a bag of weed from Joe Blow down the road, it's just as pricey. And when your lungs, they do have smokables and vapes and stuff like that, but when I made my joke earlier about my asthma product, I can't. Now this one, rapid onset, you take this bitch and in about 15 minutes, the world is a wonderful place. And the asshole that you may portray because you're having an issue just goes away. Can't think of a better name for such a well-rounded product. This one gives me the giggles, not gonna lie, and it hits quick, which is why I will take one of them, and it's on like Donkey Kong. And this is Delta 9. The numbers are a little bit different, CBN, CBD. But again, don't let people tell you these things don't work. I know that the Vance works and the Mood works. I haven't tried cornbread yet. That's another one. But I just can't beat this one. And I've got a credit card just for these. And this ran me $130 this time. The cookie was $26. You can earn points every time you make a purchase, but their website is fickle. It ate 800 of my points, and I couldn't get them back. And I'm like, so I called, and I'm like, you can't get my points back? Anyway, that was a whole different thing. Now this is the big bag, and I paid oh shit, I can't think. Those were 30 a piece, and I think this one was 70. So yeah, they cost, but they're worth it. Now these are the 50 milligram Delta 8, and these just are like zen. They taste delicious. You can't even buy, even if this wasn't, Delta, I would eat them anyway because they taste so good. And this is what's in it right there. And then by the time they add the flowers, because all flowers within, marriage is yawanana. I'm not going to say it. When I was married to one of my ex-husbands, he dabbled and sold stuff like that, and we would grind we would smoke the stalk, just grind it up. It's all smokable. But now, if you get some, back in my day, we would smoke, trash, what we called homegrown, and you'd be lucky if you could catch a buzz after smoking an entire quarter bag. So anyway, that was just my little silly little haul. I do recommend this if you don't want to take any hardcore chemicals, because this replaced my idiot shrink, and it replaced my very selfish pain management doctor who was just milking my insurance, making me take piss tests, and I hate the feeling that opioids give me. So yeah, this is where it's at. Wow, this is a long ass vlog. So I'm gonna go. I got shit to do, but I just wanted to put it out there. And I always say I'm in the mood for love. So here in a little while, I'm gonna be a real happy camper. Okay, well, can't say I didn't put some stuff out there for whoever and whenever wants to see a day of my life. Today it's been stuck nursing me legs, getting my little pitiful orders in, but I've been waiting on this. And my little beanie baby, she's stuck in Atlanta, so she should be here soon, or I'm gonna have a problem. Okay, I'm yakking way too much. 28 minutes and counting. Peace out.